The Port of Los Angeles had the busiest of February in its 115-year history. The port's executive director said the port saw a record number of cargo volume, but exports continue to struggle. Let's hear more on how the port is doing.
The Port of Los Angeles reported a record-breaking number of cargo volume for the month of February.
Overall, volumes of more than 857,000 20-foot equivalent units represent the best February in the port's 115 years. In fact, it eclipsed last year's all-time mark by 7.3%. Growth continues to be driven by imports and empty container repositioning.
Soroka said that despite current rising prices, increasing amounts of imports are expected through spring. Exports, however, continue to suffer,
showing more than 5.5% year-on-year decline. If you're keeping score like me, exports have now dropped 36 of the last 40 months at the Port of Los Angeles.
Vessel backlogs have eased compared to January, but ships are still waiting in long queue lines at the nation's busiest port.
Today, there are 44 ships in the queue on their way to the San Pedro Bay ports. That's down 60% from a high of 109 vessels just back in January. The improvement is a combined result of the projected lull after Lunar New Year in Asia and increased fluidity on our container terminals. In the weeks ahead, we expect to see an increase in vessels headed our way as retailers begin a big push to replenish shelves.
Soroka said the year is off to a good start overall, but it will be difficult to match the record-breaking 2021 numbers.
A professor in Southern California is suing up to 5 students after discovering his exams were online. He says his material was copyrighted.
Chapman University professor David Berkowitz filed a lawsuit against Does 1 through 5, claiming copyright infringement on his exams. According to the March 11th lawsuit, he taught a business class in spring 2021. It wasn't until around January this year that he discovered parts of his midterm and final exam posted on the website Course Hero, a document sharing website to help students learn. In February, he filed expedited copyright applications on his exams, which was granted the following day. Course Hero's honor code tells users not to violate instructors' or institutions' academic honor codes. Berkowitz doesn't know the names of the individual or individuals involved. Berkowitz's lawyer, Mark Hankin, intends to subpoena Course Hero to obtain records identifying the suspects, according to East Bay Times. The lawyer said if there's any cheating or ethical impropriety, they want to stop it because it also influenced the grades other students receive.
The cat is now out of the bag. Southern California scientists have found the fossil of a new species of a predator cat. Let's take a look at what the scientists uncovered. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife shared in a Tuesday blog post a story about a Northern California man who stole 2 bear cubs from their den. 29-year-old Cody Setzer told wildlife officers on March 9, 2019, that he found the month-old bears in their den, which was destroyed by a fallen tree. Their mother was never located, so he took the baby bears home. He soon realized they couldn't care for the cubs and notified wildlife officers. Setzer pleaded guilty to possession of a prohibited species in November of last year. He is now ordered to pay $2,290 in fines and complete 200 hours of community service. For a few weeks now, we have been following a bald eagle pair that have been carefully tending to their nest and chick. Let's check in with the couple to see how their baby is doing. The young chick has been growing in size since it hatched on March 3rd. It eats bits of fish and meat brought by its parents, a male named Shadow and a female named Jackie. Friends of Big Bear Valley, which operates a webcam on the nest, says since the second egg hasn't hatched by now, it won't ever. Last year, the pair also laid 2 eggs, but neither chick survived. On the bright side, Friends of Big Bear Valley is holding a contest to name the chick. The nest is in a pine tree about 145 feet above the ground.